As far as trades today, I took ES a couple times. You guys know that. We'll get back to this. You know, I went long right here, had my stop in the green, that tagged out, went long again, that tagged out, went long again, and I'm currently in it, so it's good to see this this push up as well. I closed my 587. All right, I closed my 587 SPY call. I also sold what could be in trouble tomorrow. I think I sold the 587s for tomorrow. Let's see where we're at. I did. I'm in the 587s for tomorrow. All right, let's rock and roll. Man, would tomorrow be a turnaround Tuesday? I kind of don't think so. Start at the top. Looking at the dollar. Let's get to a real zone. I was gonna say, like, wait a minute. All right, looking at the dollar. Let's see. Hang on. There's always someone in the chat talking about how. Let me see. Hang on. Settings. Should be 1080p. Stream key. Everything should be 1080p right now. I'll have to figure it out later. Hopefully my face isn't too blurry for you. Looking at the dollar. I guess I would have to assume continuation until we see a turnaround on this. Let's jump up to the weekly, see if there's any. We're kind of in a. So this right here, I would say is probably a weekly zone, and I guess we have to call this a daily zone, but I would say more like a speed bump zone right there. But this does need to be weekly. Why didn't I buy a put versus selling a call on SPY? Because I have SPY calls, so I just sold something against it. I have Friday SPY calls. I wonder if that's gonna reject. This is literally just broken. So inside this, I was short. That tagged out. I went long. We're just hanging out. Like now, I need the continuation. You know, let's go. I didn't think we'd be here for an eternity, but Forex has done absolutely nothing for me for this long. Locked as a profit. Yeah. So I explained the SPY situation. I actually bought the calls. What's today? Monday. So I bought them Friday. I sold 587s today, and those evaporated in the morning. I bought that back for $4, and then at the end I bought or I sold 587. So they're just little micro calendar spreads. Typically, when you hear someone talking about a calendar spread, they're probably 6 months out, selling 30 days out, kind of thing. What's the coin doing? Just bounced out of its own. Ooh. When someone said below 90, I was about to make a sarcastic remark in the chat because I was thinking like 90 something, like 990. Like I was like, what kind of stupid remark is that? No, he literally meant below 90,000 because I looked, I was like 89. Wow. Was not prepared for that. Anyway, that looks like a bear trap or a fake out because we sent it right back up. Now, that does kind of reassure me right now for some bullish activity. The way we snap that back up, it's important. Remember, there is that coin. That's why I do like to have a coin on my desk. There's always that heads and tails. Now, if you can't afford a $94,000 coin, that's fine. Use a quarter, a nickel, depending on how your last options trade went. That wick, a sign of rejection or a sign of what's to come. But we sold off and snapped that thing right back up. So I kind of think more of a fake out, a head fake. All the words, bear trap. We could call it manipulation. I don't know, but it's there, So getting back above that zone, this particular price action, I do, especially if we see this and this rallies into this next zone right here, that's going to remind me a lot of when I told you guys about Tesla. Like, hey, pay attention to this move. Things are looking a bit weird. I don't have a table/desk to put the coin on, just a recliner. Does your recliner have a cup holder? Put it in the bottom of that cup holder. All right, S&P. I thought I was going to fight somebody today. The way I was getting in ES, and now if you were up pre-market, you guys know I bought ES here in this zone. I was kind of joking. I said, I'm going to go to sleep. When I wake up, this better be green. Couldn't for the life of me sleep today. I wish I could have. This chop around, like I explained in the beginning, got me out. I traded like 3 times. I'm still in it. I am still trailing due to how busy I was. My stop loss is actually still back here. So I'm going to leave it there. I got in down here. Now, again, I got up here. This wick got me out. Got back in somewhere in here. That got me out. Tagged out in the green. Got back in. So my stop is comfortably in the green right here below this blue zone. So typically I'm a couple candles back. So my stop wouldn't ordinarily be right here. I may bump it up before I go to bed. That's asking to tag. Ooh, gosh. Actually, I'll bump my stop up from below the blue zone to above the blue zone right here on this green wick. Sleeping during the day, vampire much? Just sleeping in general would be nice. Be sweet one day if I could just do that. What would you expect it moves wise? Yeah, hanging out. The NASDAQ. Ooh, jacking around. Talk about a make or break for the NASDAQ. That's a pretty sweet. Never mind. We've seen better channels down. I guess the zone I'm actually worried about now on the NASDAQ is here. Told you guys what's today, Monday? Yeah, told you guys yesterday I was bullish this week. So right now we're kind of on point. It would kind of suck to see a turnaround Tuesday. You know, like we pull back. Like, let's not play that game. I would still be bullish, but if we pulled back into this yellow zone, that would kind of suck. Monsoon's candles did not pan out. This is a yellow zone up here. Did I sleep while on vacation? It was off and on. The vacation was good. I kind of think what I need to do next is maybe take 6 months off. Not from here. 6 months off from everything else, where the only thing I'm doing is like YouTube and mentorship. And I was having this conversation today. Do a kind of like what actors do when they're preparing for a role. All they do is wake up, work out, and eat what they're supposed to. Like, I think my body just needs a reset. I do think I do a lot. Qs are good. Grandpa Dow. Well, you finally you find an extra blue pill at the bottom. Man, I don't know about. Why does this look weak compared to the others? All the same price action. We dip down, still a lower high. Could still be very much trending down. I don't know. If there's one this trend down is just too smooth. If there was one I wasn't going to be bullish on, it would be this one right here. Top of a downtrend. Yeah, the other one's kind of like the price action kind of has me thinking bullish. I think just leg down. This particular one, that's a pretty clean, very smooth. Got a little carried away, pulled over, continued the downtrend. With the Russell. Russell just bounced off his zone. Told you guys last night the reason why I went long ES, it was bouncing out of his zone. We actually did drop down, hit the yellow zone. Same with, and I said I would not have bought the Russell. Someone said, why not buy the Russell? It got hit harder. I said I would once it got to this zone. I didn't take that trade, but if anybody did, futures wise, not bad. Not a bad move. Tesla's almost there.